Okay, so today we are going to be shading our portraits. We've done the eyes, the nose, and the mouth before, so that'll be review, but we're still going to go ahead and do it again anyway. So let's start with just the face area, not specifically eyes, nose, or mouth. We'll come back and darken areas that need to be darkened on the nose and the eyes later. So to shade your face, there are two different ways. You need to look at your face in your picture or mirror and determine if you have high cheekbones or not. So kind of look and see, are your cheekbones kind of high or is your face a little bit more round? So if you have high cheekbones, what you're going to do is you are going to shade the outside of your face darker. This is also going to help make your face look thinner. And then you're going to start curving around like this. So we're creating our cheekbones. Keep in mind you can do some really light blending with your finger, but I like to, as much as possible, not have to smudge. We're going to go back in and work on this area under the nose and above the mouth later. If you would like to smudge this a little bit, take your finger, kind of smudge it out real lightly. Just kind of blend. The goal is not, the reason I hesitate to tell people to smudge with their finger is because some people will just kind of smudge the whole thing out and then they get rid of all their values. And we don't want to get rid of our values. We just want to kind of smooth out our blending if you can see all the pencil lines. So be very careful when you're smoothing out. So you can still see mine go from dark to light. Now, if you don't have high cheekbones like this one, you are going to shade it. It's going to start dark. And again, mine are different. Mine are going to be lopsided.
Teachers, please make sure you check your schedule for the last part of our club picture day. Please check your schedule. Thank you.
And I'm just going to start letting it curve kind of lower. Maybe curve around kind of like this. So this is for a cheek that's not necessarily a high cheek. So again, mine's not going to match, but you need to do whichever of the two methods you think is going to look best for you and your face shape. So you can see the difference here. Each time though, I'm following what we call the contours. So notice how I shaded it a curve because our face is a curve. And the next thing I'm going to do is the forehead. And the forehead I'm going to shade from dark to lighter. So I kind of have hair in the way, and you probably will too. But think about it like shading a sphere. From darker to lighter. And smear it out with your finger. And lastly, we're going to do chin, and then I'm going to stop it, and we'll come back to eyes, nose, and mouth here in a minute. So for chins, we've done this one before. Kind of draw in an upside down rainbow, or draw in a rainbow. And it's going to be darker right under the lips, lighter as it goes out. Smooth it out. I want you to go a lot slower on your shading. And then your chin, and I think I got mine just a tiny bit darker than I wanted, so I'm going to erase a little bit, lighten it up. You should always go back and look and edit and see what you think, how it's looking. And then your chin is a sphere, And I'm just going to let it go from dark, medium. You don't want it to be dark. Let it fade out a little bit lighter. All right, I'm going to pause, and we will come back and do a little bit more in the next video.